Hey guys, check this out. Technical Tuesdays, diving right into the charts here. Taking a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin really lining up. We have our divergence right here. You see the green line on the top and the bottom? That is the divergence I've been talking about week after week. Like it's sizing up. It's been sizing up since like July 28th. So for almost about 3 weeks, almost 3 weeks now, we've been talking about this divergence setup, and it's pretty clear like a drop's coming. So it's just a matter of how much. If you guys want to reference this, I got a couple messages asking what is divergence and what that looks like. Here we go, right here. This is the cheat sheet you can use, divergence cheat sheet. We see bearish divergence, the one in the top right, the bearish divergence, it says right there. That's what we're looking like. So look at that divergence right there. The oscillator, which is the stochastic on the bottom of our chart. That's what we're looking like. We can see, it's lining up. So a drop is coming. Like everyone messaged me, oh, Bitcoin, the bottom's in. Look, a drop's coming. So you could either prepare for it, or you can just, buy at the top knowing a drop's coming, hold. If you're holding, it doesn't really matter. It just kind of eliminates how much you can buy at certain price points. It doesn't really make a difference if you're holding. But, hodl along. I'm waiting on this drop. I've been waiting on the drop for weeks now. So actually months now, because even when we were back over here in June, I was like, yeah, we're pulling up, but I definitely think a drop's coming. So looking at that divergence cheat sheet, bearish divergence right there. The oscillator's going down, price is going up. So that's just something, a basic, simple technical analysis you can use for your advantage when you're looking at the charts here. And that's like a big point. So we'll even make this red so you guys can understand how important this divergence is, because it's going to shape everything. It's going to shape price of Ethereum, is going to shape the price of XRP, shape the price of Cardano. Pretty much at this point where we stand, everything rises and falls based on how Bitcoin performs. So take a look at that. That's what we're looking like. I want to see us break a low right here. That would kind of be an indicator that the drop is here. We need to break 22.6. So I would say 22.5. We break under 22.5. That would kind of confirm that we are heading down. And ultimately, this trend line right here, which we can make red as well because it's critical. This trend line right here, counter trend line, I want to see what happens there. We need to break that. So these two levels. I want to break this right here, break this this green line, this lime green level of support right here. And then I want to break this counter trend line, which is acting as level of support as well. Two breaks of those two levels will really verify that this divergence is confirmed. So that's what I'm waiting for. Even, taking a look at Ethereum pretty much doing the same thing, meeting a level of resistance up top here. We can kind of put this right here so you guys can see a level of resistance right there. What's going to happen? Just playing around at that level, but to be honest with you, pretty much stuck at that level. A lot of hype, a lot of excitement about the Ethereum 2.0 upgrade. We'll see what happens from a price standpoint, but I definitely think it's going to follow suit. We have the two touches here, follow suit. Extremely oversold, and we're seeing the divergence there as well. Extremely oversold. We see divergence pretty much shaping up here. We can squeeze the divergence in here as well, so you guys can see it. Not nearly as intense as Ethereum, not as clean, but divergence nonetheless. Extremely overbought right now. So we'll see what happens. And I'll put this exact same setup. I want to see us break right here, and then I have another level of support I want to see broken right here as well before we reach that counter trend line. So that's kind of what I'm looking at, and I try to keep the charts as clean as possible, but these lines are going crazy right now. but looking here at this setup, it's pretty straightforward. It's pretty much aligning with Bitcoin. Everything is following Bitcoin, and whatever Bitcoin does, it follows. There's a lot of hype and a lot of bullish momentum with Ethereum right now because of the ETH merge. So we'll see how long that lasts. A lot of excitement, but I definitely think things are going to fizzle out over the next, I would say, couple weeks, maybe a month, especially as we reach more towards that date. I don't know necessarily if that's going to have the price implications that people are thinking immediately after the merge. So I think expectations are a little bit inflated there. Taking a look at some news, Deputy Major Deputy Mayor of Public Safety disclosed that he bought between 15,000 and 150,000 worth of Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's like a broad number. So 15,000, between 15,000 and 150,000. So I bought anywhere between what, 5 Bitcoin and like 30 Ethereum. That's a lot. So like that's a lot. Just say he bought some Bitcoin, bought $150,000 worth. I guess he just doesn't want to say how much he has, I guess. But they're buying, and that's what I said. When I talked about yesterday about that, that FUD about BlackRock, I'm like, come on. Like they're buying, okay, and they're buying hard. So I don't necessarily fall into that. The mayor of New York, Mayor Adams. I don't even know if this is the same guy. Mayor Adams, Mayor of Public Safety. No, I think the actual mayor said he'll get his paychecks in crypto as well. He said that earlier this year. So that's something definitely to pay attention to that we're looking at. Look at these, small announcements, and remember that these are probably like 6 months back. So BlackRock saying they're dabbing into crypto. No, that means they dabbled into crypto probably six to 12 months back, and they're just making it public now. That's how I feel about it. So definitely do your own research, make your own educated decision, because if you just wait for like news articles like this to come out, no matter how early you get them, it's probably delayed by like 3 to 6 months. That's how I would look at it, probably further, just because there's a lot of moves going on behind the scenes that we don't necessarily know about, and by the time it hits public, it's like old news to them. They already did it, and the price goes up, but they already bought in 6-12 months ago, so it doesn't really matter. So definitely pay attention to that. And do your own research. But this is our technical Tuesday for the day, just diving into these charts. I'm really excited about this divergence right here. I think a drop's coming. Like I said, I just want to see a break of 22.5, and then I want to see a break of this counter trend line. So once this counter trend line breaks, that's that what, 14,000, maybe 15 to $14,000 mark we're talking about once this blue trend line breaks. So we'll see where we're at next week. I might hit the charts a little bit this week to see where we're at. If something crazy happens, I'm definitely going to share with you guys, and we're going to get on the charts and see what's up. Hope you got some value out of this video. Keep moving forward in everything that you do, and we'll see you soon.